It came to my attention first when Ted Farmer brought it to me. Now, Ted, for those of you who don't know it already, is the author, the writer, the creator of this script. Now, that doesn't mean that the final outcome, the product, is really that of Ted Farmer, because, of course, I have final cut on that. But I believe it gives the grist, the seed stock for what's really going to be a prophetic vision here in the church. Yeah. Now, Ted, he's really a diamond in the rough. He's a pro. He's a professional. A pharmacist, actually. Ted's a pharmacist by day, but really a visionary and a wordsmith.
Well, I've loved books, and I started reading. A friend of mine suggested that I read the Left Behind series, and I really dug it, man. I got into it. I just couldn't put the books down, and I was thinking to myself, man, you know what? This would make an awesome musical. You know, it worked for Grease. It worked for all these other movies, so awesome. It was awesome. The music I couldn't write it down fast enough. It just flew off at me. It was unbelievable. I'm so excited. I'm so jacked. I'm ready to go.
Well, you know, Ted's growing up in this church, and, you know, I think he did an awesome job this year. I really never thought he'd get out of high school, but, you know, he'd go to pharmacy school, and I think maybe he mixed one too many pills in the pantry. But he did an awesome job, and I love him dearly. God bless him.
It's a really interesting concept for a musical. I wasn't really sure what to expect when I heard the title, and I read the books, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to fit, but it's been very interesting.
There's a vision for this year's production, especially with the subject of the Left Behind story, the rapture, the vision, the prophetic voice of this production. I think it's going to be the defining moment in the life of Prairie City Congregational Church. I really feel that.
The writing, the script, you just can't argue with that script. The script is, it's so deep, and it touches people right here, you know. It just gets into their soul, and it's just, it's going to touch so many individuals.
Well, the songs I don't know, it's just one of those things where I went to sleep, and they just came to me. I got up, I couldn't write the words down fast enough. It was unbelievable. It was definitely a revelation from God.
Yes, I loved it. There was this one, and it was beautiful. Yes, you know, you remember time. I know, it's what you said this like.
All right, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Jenna, how about, could you go ahead and get everybody warmed up? Get these pipes warmed up and work in.
Yo, my name's Packard, and everybody calls me Easy Peasy. So I like to be referred to that name exclusively, even in the credits. That would be great. And I do go to this church. My dad's the pastor, which is, you know, it is what it is. And I'm pretty excited about this whole musical because although I can't really play a hip-hop artist, which really would be better, I'm an airplane pilot, which is my fallback profession if the whole hip-hop thing doesn't work out.
Easy peasy. I don't understand that. I don't understand my son. He's a good kid, but, you know, that bebop, wild, young stuff, I'm just not sure that it's the right thing for a churchgoer to be doing. You know what I mean? I mean, it's embarrassing as a pastor. It really is.
Well, we've never really gotten along. We got some dark issues, and that's not something I really want to get into very much. But we've always had some major problems, me and my dad, and that's all I'm going to say.
Every year you end up with a small part in this musical. Why did you decide to first get involved?
It's the least I could do for the Lord.
Excuse me, I was just thinking about it, just had an idea. Do you think it's really the best idea to cast the pastor as the part of the Antichrist?
I don't know. What's the matter? Talk to me.
I'm just kind of worried about how it's going to be perceived in the conversation when they see their pastor portraying the Antichrist. It just might be a little weird.
But don't you see it? It's like it's him. When he reads from the script and it just comes alive.
Well, I think casting Frank as the Antichrist it's been very, very stressful at home. He's been way into character for way too long, and it's really bothering me. It's affecting our marriage, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, we got that with feeling. Got that with feeling. Now, I think this would be a good time for you, as the featured, soon-to-be revealed Antichrist, to say your own piece and say, look, I'm really just a nice guy. Now, the cast as a whole, we have to remember this is done strictly on a volunteer basis, so we don't have headliners, we don't have marquee names here.
Well, there are some theories about why they went.
Yeah, we're on page 3. Yes, Zoe, there are, but I'm not sure I understand them. Ward?
Me neither. That's my line right there. You're next.
Oh, I think he should have delivered it a bit more from here. You want to use some dialogue.
Now, let's go ahead and do the run-through by just running through.
Oh.
Without stopping, because it's new to us at this point. So let's run through and just get the flow. Let's get the rhythm of it down first.
My son's
And
always had a
then-
focus problem.
First we'll get the words and then we'll get the music, okay? So, Zoe, go ahead and lead off again. Ready, minds? I'm very pleased with the talent that we've got, the level of experience, and particularly the choreographer. Now, I think the dynamism and the passion in the dance is really what's going to set this apart as being a statement to the community. And I'm very hopeful that, first of all, that our talent will be able to hang with the artistic magic of the choreographer, and also that we'll be able to bring all the elements together. Everybody, let's go ahead and take our places. Let's go ahead and line up. This is going to be the part where the chorus breaks into the Antichrist dance. Remember, the Antichrist theme swells throughout the building. The energy builds, the darkness descends, and then the dance begins. Now, Natalie?
Enjoy the
Natalie? Could you begin demonstrating and drilling the troops on the Antichrist theme dance? Yeah, the choreographer. That was an important decision, I think, and in this case, it was driven by the elders of the church on account of last year and the mishap. We've recovered from that, but the injured cast member and the 2 audience members, we thought we should take extra precautions, and I was surprised at just the Yellow Pages. Yeah, Natalie Beauchamp was located in the Yellow Pages, and she's turned out to deliver all that we expected, both the artistic integrity and the added margin of safety. So, yeah, I'm all about Natalie. She's done a good job for us.
Well, my background in dance started at the University of Iowa. I'm from Des Moines, so I went to the University of Iowa, studied dance there, and I've danced in a lot of college musicals and performed in community theater several times.